My friends, it is finally time to usher in a whole new era. Today we open the portal. And my beautiful, beloved Þarþuþhaþhi there doing a very fun dance. Not only, of course, did he become the jovial, boy that's loud, not only did he become the jovial, but of course we have succeeded in our goal. He's quite a humble man, so he's not going to brag about these things, but we do have Faces, our daughter, who has 4 total bloodlines. I have added an additional trait screen, as suggested over on Discord, so that if characters have so many traits off the screen, we can see what they've got in total there. But there you go, you can see all 4 bloodlines of the various Elven houses. I say all 4. There is, of course, a 5th bloodline that we do have to try and set up. But this is the best thing that could have possibly happened. I was getting very, very worried there for a second. In fact, we can see all of our traits at long last. Oh god, there's so many. Well connected. Hello. Ooh, I didn't even know we had that. Holy shit. Oh my god, and look at that. Our Hastaluda paths. We're like 1.5 through foot, 1.5 through wits. Bow, we're level 2 and a bit, but of course that makes sense because of our cultural form. So today, as I said, we are going to open the portal the second the opportunity presents itself. Now, I feel like I've, even though I was, of course, very livid, leaving off yesterday's episode, lots of very good points made in the comments that we can't really blame Elrond too much, and of course I didn't in the episode. I was very careful not to fall into that trap of kind of a path of revenge. This guy, twice we attempted to petition him, and both times he refused to see us, but as many of you made a very, I don't know if you've been paid by this man or something, but many of you made a very fair point that he was simply leading armies. He had wars declared, that he was in the middle of something far more important than attending a duke. You know, if I was in his position, I was an emperor of an enormous realm, fighting off hostile wars, leading troops personally, because of course he's pretty good at that, then I too probably would refuse to drop everything and go and speak with a duke, regardless of who that duke happens to be. So fair enough, you know, I even though I was very angry, I didn't let that control the character. He wasn't going on some path of vengeance and sadism against his liege. He is, of course, still his friend, his family friend. We have that hook. Does a strong test hook there, because I had to give it back, of course, mid-episode, from where I accidentally made a bit of a slight mistake. Now, speaking of mistake, what I'm about to do could be an enormous one, but it is, of course, a necessary evil. I've just taken a hard, separate save before I do something terrifying. Now, as I've noted, last episode, it was running very, very slowly, and we weren't able to get a huge amount done, because, of course, it was running so slow. To get 30 minutes worth of footage took me like 2 hours. So, instead, what I have done is I have created the glorious Elven Purge. Now, I haven't localized it, I haven't polished this up or anything. I've written an event that will go through the worlds, and it will track down all of the living dynasty members that we do not want, and it will kill them dead. I mean, it's fairly common sense that the game will run slow with more characters there are. There's an incredible population control mod that if you have the same issue as me, chug into the game, drop it at the bottom, and you can run that, and that just runs in the background. The way that works is once per year, it will fire off a pulse. It'll basically, it triggers an event that, depending on a massive list of conditions, will remove certain characters from the game. It's very cleverly implemented in that it won't kill like 1,000 people simultaneously and like a game out or anything like that. Mine is a little more basic, a little more down to earth, but also a little bit more aggressive in its approach. We've still got 3,000 living dynasty members that's going to, again, only become exponential as the elves live a very, very long time. They, of course, don't have any sort of old age fertility negatives. In fact, quite the opposite, as we found with a lot of these characters. So I have added something that is, again, a far more aggressive Elven Purge. Let's look at it as, you know, maybe where we're preparing to open the portal, their spark is being reclaimed for the good of elven kind. So we are going to go from 3,100 living members of our dynasty, and it affects all elven characters, but of course, pretty much all of them are within our dynasty, and it should tidy up the planet quite nicely for us here. Now, I've also been quite aggressive in the people that I've targeted. Don't worry about this. This is just, again, the placeholder event just to show us that it's working. This is also quite aggressive in its targeting, but I've made sure it won't go for, you know, any of our family members who are kind of close family members. It won't go for any important characters, any characters with bloodlines and counselors and blah, 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 blah. So it shouldn't also affect lines of succession or any houses in any major way. Except apparently it has killed one of our rivals, which I'm fine with. And that is going to help massively over the course of the last 2 episodes. With those 2 mods, we've gone from 7,300 Dynasty members to 1,200. Still an insane amount of Dynasty members, don't get me wrong, but they've all got something going for them, whether that is good traits or some sort of interest. So hopefully it'll be smooth sailing. And my god, look at that. Holy shit, that is smooth sailing. Oh, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really think that would work. You've unlocked constant care. Fewer complications during pregnancy. Oh! Well, that's pretty good, because unfortunately this man has suffered from that 1 or 2 times. Our family has suffered from that. Of course, his wives have suffered from that more than anyone else. It's a very sad occasion, so that should hopefully keep some of that going. Now, someone pointed out that, you remember we got that pop-up a couple of episodes ago talking about, we got like higher inheritable chance. Somebody said it's a dynasty modifier, and there it is, strong blood. Chance of inheriting good traits up by 40%. Chance of new good congenital traits up by 400%. Yeah, so it wasn't a legacy. Apparently that's a decision that a character will have taken at some time. Thank you, comment section. Very helpful. Oh, no. The other thing worth mentioning is there has actually been an update to the mod. I would say quite a decent update, quite a sizable update that affects adventures and, you know, kind of the outcomes going on expeditions. But as a side effect of all that, does also affect the adventurer trait. It has been nerfed. You can see that the man-at-arms maintenance is minus 50% rather than minus 75%. Sadly, that does mean I'll have to think of my army composition a little bit more carefully rather than just going all in on the Wolf Riders, because they are brutally expensive. So we'll probably do something with that later down the line. Ooh, hello. For the time being, of course, our focus is get those 5 bloodlines together and build the portal. That's it. No grand designs. 1 bloodline, boo. No grand designs, no grand plans. We're not going to try and become an emperor. We will, of course, petition our liege whenever it becomes possible. I do definitely want to try out some of these expeditions now that they have been updated and changed. Apparently, there's a load of new artifacts you can get, different Elven kind of accoutrements, Elven-specific artifacts and that type of thing. So let's get out there. And I think let's have a look. When does it come off of cooldown? Because that'd be kind of nice to check out immediately. Oh, it's ready? Oh, sick. Okay. We'll go ahead and start that as, mark that as special interest. Where have we not gone to? I actually don't remember. Let's go and have a look at the holy sites a second and see where we've... So we've completely tidied up everything in Petra. We've done everything in Alexandria, Malta. Let's go to Greece in that case. Let's head over to Athens and see what we can find in Attica. We're actually very lucky that even with that nerf, we can just stay above the prestige that we need there. So that's, oh my god, look at the game's flying now. Oh, I can't believe that worked. Wow. I mean, obviously I tested it, but didn't play on for very long. Crusade for Romagna. Okay, Pope Benedictus is going to try and fight Duke Alensar, because they are right on his border. Oh, in fact, they've already taken Rome. Oh, well, fair enough then. Good work. My daughter and sister-in-law, Elwyn, has come of age. She's incredibly good. All these kids are coming out incredibly good, aren't they? Wow. Oh, it's also worth pointing out. Let me pull up the message here. So the developer sent this in Discord earlier and said that there are some things about these bloodlines that are specific. In fact, all specifically these 4 bloodlines have some side effect. So Valorith, this bloodline, adds silver hair to the characters. Cerelian adds purple eyes. Dalaran makes them grow large without the hideous faces that Þarþuþhaþhi and co had. And then Thunderail gives them pale white skin. So, again, I said this in a response that with Albino, it's kind of hard to tell, given that, obviously, there's a lot of overlap there. So I wasn't sure what were added by traits and what weren't. So that just confirms that you've got some other graphical side effect, too. Then my dynasty obviously chose to override most of that. Anyway, Alderon, hello. Yeah, it's on Alderon. I don't know what you're talking about. You make her strong and wise. Terrible child. I want to keep a very close eye on Faces. Is there anyone good for her to marry? So the only bloodline she's missing is House Gwynthorne, right? House Gwynthorne doesn't have anything, apparently. No kind of graphical side effect. Gwynthorne plus something else, surely. Caelion Fauca-Hyanda. Oh, that's fun. You got that Endless Lord. Oh. It's an enormous gamble. But if we marry her to him and their first kid ends up getting all 5 bloodlines and that Endless Lord iteration, we're locked in forever. Because you remember with the Endless Lord, the firstborn child is a direct duplicate of their father, right? Of their predecessor. It's a massive gamble. Holy shit, that would be awesome. I don't think... Does anyone else actually have any dual bloodlines? Right, so the only bloodlines we've got of House Gwynthorne are singular ones. I mean, why not? Why not go for that? Sure, we'd want to House Fauca-Hyanda. Do matrilineal? It makes no difference, but just ensuring that our succession is fine, and we can designate this character as our ex. It's the same dynasty anyway. Do we want to go back to Fauca-Hyanda? Yeah, I wouldn't hate that. Yeah, I don't dislike that at all. I guess just to ensure there's no weirdness with abdication, we'll stick with matrilineal for now. We can always make our own house at some stage, and I think we probably will, especially if we get all 5 bloodlines. You know, like greatest elves among elves. We'll give ourselves a new house, and again, maybe a different religion and culture and everything else. What? Nailarion Paraseed slept with Duchess Arendra, your wife, did he now? Your brother. I almost wish I never knew. Calanthe is not his daughter. Arrest her. I'm sorry. Rules are rules. The law has been broken. You are now in prison, my friend. Maybe, perhaps, dare I even say it, we divorce her and we marry someone else with House Gwynthorne blood, because there are currently quite a few out there. I'm sorry. This is a man who's been, not betrayed by the law, but certainly has fallen, under the, what's the expression? Fallen under the law. It's dodged him many, many times, things that should have otherwise happened. I think we divorce her and we find someone else. Goodbye, my wife. There's a very legitimate reason for it, of course. Bloodline of House Gwynthorne. None? Oh, dear. None at all. Really? Whoa. House Gwynthorne. Let's try that again. Celestia, my court jester. Oh, no. That's it? Oh, God. Okay, we have another Gwynthorne wife already, so I guess don't worry about it. Are there any other House Thunderail? I guess we can marry back into that one, too. Couldn't hurt. We might as well, again, keep these bloodlines going, because if we're able to get 4 bloodlines in another kid, then that just guarantees that we're always going to be able to carry on with that, right? Let's go back to that one, then, for the time being. Ah, that's disappointing. Oh, God, no one there either. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I mean, no pressure, Faces, but it's all on you. I mean, obviously, the reason there aren't any because we're married to them all already, so it's a good problem to have. Hello, my sister-in-law and lover. They are still lovers. Why is she dear to you? I'm going to decline. I'm just going to release her back up into our court, I suppose. Negotiate release. Gain a weak hook on her. Yeah, okay. We'll let her out. We can't have her as our wife because, of course, she broke the law, but she served her sentence. She's been stripped of her Duchess title, and she will exist in our law. Maybe he still has a soft spot for her. She's still his lover, after all. Oh, this is it. This could be it. Bear in mind, he's got 3 bloodlines. She's got the other 2 bloodlines he's missing. Elorian, are you the chosen child of destiny? No. No, you are not. Oh. Well, it's a good start. I mean, 2 bloodlines is still nothing to complain about. And, of course, they're Genius, Adonic, and Titan. They are also Spark Prodigy. Good enough. Maybe, in fact, we might prefer it right now that there aren't any of those elves. Because when we open the portal, we get a chance at higher elven tiers, right? So maybe, actually, we want to hold off. Let's see what happens. Rating Sage. Whoa, okay. This is a trial of wisdom. 3 lives have I. Gentle enough to soothe the skin, light enough to caress the sky, hard enough to crack rocks. I'm going to assume it's water. It's 3 lives being ice, water, and steam. If only there was a better way to describe that. The County of Cairo gets 25 development. I mean, that alone's got to start stacking up, right? If you drop me, I'm sure to crack. Give me a smile, I'll always smile back. I mean, literally, that's all true of a baby as well. Always smile back, though. Maybe not always. That's true. Okay, a mirror. A very shiny vase. Let's go with a mirror. My people will learn a lot from this find. Beautiful. I really want to see some of those new artifacts. Elven weapon. Okay, there it is. The Fauca-Hyanda battle axe. Night effectiveness 5%. Oh, look, it's different to all the others. The other ones gave army movement speed. Enemy fatal casualties up by 5% actually could be, dare I say it, potentially more valuable there. A minor discovery, 25 gold. Okay, how long have we got? Not going to get another, are we? Oh, nothing. Damn, we'll come back. We'll come back. Oh, no, it's done. Athens became a holy site. Okay. Well, let's go start a fresh expedition somewhere else then. Fine. If you don't mind, I think I'll be taking Hereditary Excellence. Of course, I kind of wish that would be something we could pick for our heir, right? Try and encourage him to go into the leadership tree so that we can move on to that. Or not, I mean, presuming the Alp office becomes our heir, that is. I can lawfully imprison Elra. Revolted against me, tortured my family member, Kinslayer. Imprison him then. Will not succeed. Let him rebel, unland him. We will remove a rival and a tyrant and a sinful, awful man in the most lawful way possible. Not through vengeance, but through the letter of this realm, and we will set a good example to the Elven people. So therefore, we will absolutely be doing that. Still got that hook, of course, on the Emperor, if ever he decides to give us. Yeah, by all means, go into rebellion. By all means, see how far you get. Let's wait. We probably should have waited until we got home first, but that's okay. That's not a problem. We can still raise our troops, right? The crusade fails. I almost can't believe it. Okay, I noticed this when I was testing out the Purge, just to make sure it wasn't killing. I didn't unpause and see the kind of overall impact. But I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to kill, like, the AI's primary heir and that type of thing. Obviously, it's worked fine. Here's what I noticed. Emperor Elrond II's main son, and I cannot believe this name survived the hundreds of years necessary. Bear in mind, this was quite an early name we used as well with Elrond. His son was called John Fane Gacy. That name has somehow propagated down the dynasty for all those years from Elrond himself, because that was Elrond's firstborn son, if I'm not mistaken. And even though he wasn't particularly impactful, it survived through all this time. What are you trying to do, really? I appreciate that he's not just going to roll over, that he's actually going to stand his ground and fight back. That's quite admirable, even if he is a horrible, terrible person. You've been overwhelmed by stress. It's a stressful thing to have to do. To know that you descend from such vile tyrants. We're going to eat a delicious meal. Well, I have chosen for him to lose weight, because, again, he still counts as obese, even though he's the most muscled man who's ever lived. He's got that power lifter body, but according to the game, that is obese. So, you know what? Let's take the stress. Oh, you're no longer obese. Oh, it paid off. Did it not pay off? Holy shit. And that's it. Amazing. See, he's still an enormous tyrant of a man. He was barely overweight at all. Stop losing weight. You're good. You're back in. Oh, no. Who could have seen that might happen? Okay. We should probably let him stay on the diet for a little while. And then we'll make sure we're safely under that level of obesity. King Kaleon's hut. Wow. Those genes are still staying strong, aren't they? Wowee. Sure. I don't see why not. The Highlands of Bastia. Where is that? All the way over in Corsica. Right? That's the correct island. We're going to have to hold off that hunt for a second, because this is a rather large character moment, I'm afraid. To my liege, blessings upon you and your house. That's a very diplomatic way of saying go fuck yourself. Right, my friend, I'm sorry. We are going to be revoking the title. He is a known criminal. He revolted against me, did all those other terrible things. And now he is simply Elra One Hand. And then we'll release him. There's no need to keep him in our prison at that point. You can go. Goodbye, father. I'm sorry this had to happen. He is our nemesis. We could have executed him, but then we'd be stooping to his level, and we would never do such a thing. Daniel Fakeson, of course, is betrothed to this lady here with the bloodline of House Thunderail. Amazing. Yes, absolutely go for that. So that their kids even have a chance of 4 bloodlines. Very likely, but very possible. All we need is to simply hit that 1,000 gold, and then we're good. We're done. So, I can't believe I'm saying this. We can actually go raiding. Oh my god, we can actually go raiding for the first time, I think, ever in this man's life. Could also go on an expedition. We're going to hold off because we need to save that gold, at least for the time being. Let's do it. We haven't done it yet. He's a humble man. You know, maybe he's not looking to make every penny. Maybe if we get that event to bring captives and everything you can find, we might say no to that. But, well, we've got to follow in tradition, right? Confidence. Each friend adds minus 5% stress gain. Actually quite valuable for this character. I feel like he's certainly a lot more stress than every other character we've had, and he's got a bloody lot of friends. Last night I hear strange sounds coming from a room down the hall. Upon peeking around the door, I can see my lover naked bound and being beaten with a wooden rod by some servant, who appears to be dressed in some of my old clothes. If that weren't strange enough, she seems to be loving it. Between the hits, she shouts, "Yes, punish me, Duke Þarþuþhaþhi of Cairo. I've been a naughty little lover." Oh, I'll have to write that one down. That would really just works, doesn't it? That looks like fun. You become a deviant. Is that criminal? I mean, I could see him having a bit more of a deviant side. He certainly likes to indulge in whatever he can get his hands on, including his family members. Is deviancy criminal? I suppose we'll just have a quick look here. I need to look at religion there, friend. Right, deviancy is accepted. Characters with the deviant trait fully accepted. Okay. Why not? He's also under a lot of stress right now. And if he thinks it looks like fun, look at his face. Does that not tell a whole story? Fine. Getting the trait deviant. Stress loss plus 25%. Opinion of deviant characters plus 35. All right. And he's no longer obese. You work it off. Hold on. Let me think about this joke for a second. BDSM stands for belly smaller. Duke man. Duchess Lorel gains the trait pregnant. Okay, fair enough. I mean, she is, of course, House Gwynthorne, so that'd be quite nice. Deviant, maybe give more fertility. Maybe. I suppose if your lifestyle is a bit more dominated by that, it could have some sort of impact in the, child department, but maybe not. You know what's even crazier? He was in Constantinople when that happened. So he discovered that about himself when he was in his war camp, I can only assume. Oh, Elpophis and Arvena, go. Eolendil. That's a great name for the kid with 5 bloodlines. Boom. 4 bloodlines. Hey, I will take that happily. Hold. You see that? You see. Do you see what I see? This kid, get it gone. Break the betrothal. 35 prestige. Get it gone. In the bin. We marry Phasis to Eolendil, and they share 3 bloodlines the same. Minimum, their kids are going to be born with 3 bloodlines. He has the green bloodline. She has the purple bloodline. Oh, shit. Eolendil, I shall name you. Somebody said they're becoming so inbred. I need to name them after Tutankhamun. I can't remember what they wrote down. Hold on, let me find it. Tutankhamelf. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Roderick on Discord. Appreciate that one. Great name. I will admit my Egyptian-themed names list is running a little bit on the slim side. There's been a lot of suggestions. Notice how I didn't say good suggestions. A lot of them are just like, instead of Egypt, what about Egyptelf? And, kind of that level. Oh, thank you for bringing this to my attention. We've got to be more vigilant. Someone's trying to draw a map about us. Þarþuþhaþhi, my son. Criminal deserves nothing but disdain from you. To be fair, we've been erring on the side of the law to maybe a fault. Okay, let's go with that. I mean, we're talking about a guy who imprisoned and retracted titles from his own father, so clearly he has some sort of value in that. We've taken enough already. This is what I was talking about. He's humble. We've taken enough. We don't need every piece of loot. We've already got a good amount of loot. Oh, there's not much money here in Byzantium, is there? Where has it all gone? Jesus, we've sieged from their capital right out into the country. We've picked up 37 loot. Well, the game lagged a little bit, but I think that was another Dynasty pop-up. Walking the Sacred Path, I think it said. There it is. Pilgrim trait experience gain 50%. Traveler trait experience gain 50%. Very, very relevant for us. Pilgrimages are 50% cheaper. Gain +2 learning per unique holy site of your faith visited, up to a maximum of 10. When it says visited, does it mean visited as a pilgrimage? Because we've visited a lot of them, because it's us setting up. I think we've set up 3 or so, right? Of course, we're going on expeditions to the, quote, holy sites. I think it is specifically the, oh, hey, House Gwynthorne lives on. Oh my god, Erudite, Valkyrian, and Aphrodite. Wow. I'm not going to give her a fancy name, because again, the bloodlines are key here. So there's plenty of gold over in Byzantium in the much deeper areas over here, so we're going to just hang around. We'll take a little attrition, that's okay. Oh, she's sickly. Finareth and Meliantha. Just 1 bloodline this time, that's okay. Is there any wonder? Oh, a doll, yes. For Phasis. Phasis is the future of this entire dynasty. So I guess what we'll probably end up doing then is playing Elpophis, or maybe designating his son as our heir. And we'll move on from that point, right? Phasis, there you go. We'll become friends with you. I like this idea. This is how you play a humble man. You know, we go right the way back to the start, and is he fucking dead? What's going on with his eyes? My man? That's terrifying. Oh. Look. He no longer wishes to be a lover with Arendra. And honestly, I think that's for the best. She did some unspeakable things that we have to be prepared to move on for. We're taking a lot of attrition here. That's okay. Oh, we've got the money. We should come back. We should immediately head back. Let's just take it, even though, well, how much more loot is there to pick up around here? Like a good amount, but not a massive amount. All right. We'll just hit some important key targets, and then we'll head back to the coast now. Yeah, we've gone all the way back to the start where he's raiding on behalf of his children. He doesn't need the gold or the money. No, it's not about him. It's about his children. They're the future after all. God, he's so humble. He's such a humble man. What is this? Oh, above our domain limit. Whoa, what? No available spells. What the fuck do you mean no available spells? What's wrong with them? Do I have to designate one as our primary spouse? How bizarre. No available spells. Well, where have they gone? Are they leading troops? What's going on? Because I had it set, of course, to stewardship focus, and seems as if it's just not promoting one of our other wives to be primary wife. Will we just marry someone else and see what we can get from there? Okay. We could marry for skills. Couldn't hurt, I guess. Married a lovely lady called Aranel just to see if that will fix it. No, it won't. How bizarre. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, well, maybe a save and reload will wake it back up. Anyway, should we just head straight back now? We don't need the money. Okay, we don't really need the cash. Oh, but there is 57 gold right there. Okay, hit that one, then we're leaving. What about this one? 60 gold there. Okay, we'll hit that one, then we're leaving. Ooh, Daniel Fakeson and Aliana. Again, this could be a 4 bloodline child, if I'm not mistaken. It absolutely could. It's 3 bloodline. I'll take it. May go strong and wise. I don't think I can justify using names on 3 bloodline characters now. There's so many of them, right? So, for the army, I think I'm going to keep going into Field of Blood just forever, because it's really, really good when fighting other elves. And then we'll go... Army gold maintenance minus 15%. I doubt that would apply to the prestige. Number of knights plus 3. Accolade glory gain. Again, I feel like I should be doing something more with the accolades. Not really sure what. Oh, army movement speed plus 10%. Okay, we'll take that. And by we'll take that, I mean we're going to... We'll take that one next, right? Someone tried to kill us. What? A noise like that of an assassin stumbling on the chamber pot pulled me out of my late night slumber. Spotting my would-be assailant, I shouted for the guards in a composed and manly fashion. Oh! As they arrived, a brief struggle ensued, resulting in the intruder's death. Somebody's trying to kill us. Are they? What's our... Our spy master really likes us. I doubt it's our spy master. You are on disrupt schemes and you've got 41 intrigue. How can this be the case? Why are they... Oh, they're all commanders. How bizarre. Maybe that's why. Maybe befriend our spy master, work together, ensure that they would never have us assassinated. What can I do? What can I do against such reckless hate? We have rivals. Maybe we can try and talk them down. We have a lot of rivals. It could be Elra, your brother and rival. Try and befriend. Maybe this is what we do. We try and bury the hatchet with our rivals instead of befriending our spy master. Befriending our spy master, though, of course, does have a lot of benefits. So we'll start with that. Hello, you want to marry your son to my daughter? Actually, not bad. He's got 2 bloodlines. She's got 2 bloodlines. All right. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Done. That's okay. Home, sweet home, with the 530 gold in tow. We can petition our liege. We can start an expedition. Why can't we restore the portal at this point? Wonder of our age. Oh, we can. I just haven't got it as... Right. Listen, I'm going to try again. Have you ever heard of the definition of insanity? Obviously, it's not what he says in the game, doing the same thing over and over. Grant claim. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is to teach me patience and humility. We will be humble before our liege. We will humble ourselves before him. And we will pray that there will be no warfare declared between us leaving and getting there. We're looking at a 2 bloodline child. 1 bloodline. That's pretty pathetic. You and your wife. Ah. Okay. Oh, well, this is the one we just married for a laugh. Because that's... Oh, no, it's not. Child of my dynasty. But she was pregnant when he married her. Fair enough. Endless Sword start... I mean, she's really, really good. She's really good. Immediately born with 11 diplomacy, 11 learning. Another leadership perk. We'll be going into hereditary excellence. I mean, at this point, we can make a strong argument. Is there much need for that? We've got so many different strings to pull on here with... Oh, then again, getting another child with... Can we potentially get it from our marriages currently? No, we don't have a Gwynthorne marriage amid all of the others. So the best we can do is 4 bloodlines, which of course we have done, but anything could happen. Getting another one would be quite nice. And then Alpothis is really the one that would benefit from this. Tucson Carmelf. I think maybe this guy could be done with it. Maybe we could just move on. As I said, we will be building the portal today no matter what, regardless of whether or not this man says yes or no. It's happening as our next immediate thing the second we land on Egyptian soil, unless there is something really distracting causing that. We have another war or something to that effect. Oh, it looks so messy when you zoom like that, doesn't it? Look at France here. Really moving, just sweeping across Africa there, my god. What is going on here? We got West Slavia, Emperor Elendar the Fearless of West Slavia, Sylvania. Has spread so far. Wow. This is so strange. I don't know why they haven't started work on the Byzantines yet, but I suppose it's only a matter of time given they have two pretty solid borders with them now. You and Countess Alara became friends. Oh, good. Okay. And she's our spy master, correct? She is. Very good. Now let's start burying the hatchet with some of these other characters. So, listen, his nemesis, his father, I think has done unforgivable things. Why him and his brother? He slept with your wife. Okay, listen, we could probably do something about that. I revoked his title, so we became rivals. I think that's a good excuse to sway someone, try and win them back over, and try and fix their relationship. We revoked his title, it was illegal, we can explain it to him. I'm sorry, I just did what I had to do as ruler of this realm. And we'll try and appeal to his sensibilities. Close bonds. Close family opinion plus 10. Oh dear. Dynasty opinion plus 5. Personal scheme chance against dynasty members plus 30%. You may create house paragon accolades. That's fun. We already had fairly close bonds, I'd say. Duchess Elwyn is... What? Baron Arendil imprisons her. Why? Why did you do that? Okay. Was she kidnapped? Is there a way to find out why she was imprisoned? She thought something was account. Why were you jailed? I'm not entirely sure. I'll look and see if we know any secrets about her. What's going on here then? You want to marry my sister-in-law ex-lover to your son? My grandson and your kinswoman. Okay. Sure. I mean, before I immediately offer to break her out of prison, we don't know that she's done any wrong. Can I just, like, ransom her out straight away? How bizarre. My wife was that? Am I going mad? Oh, spouse regent. Yeah, sorry, there we are. Can I ransom her? Pay ransom. Sure. It's 10 gold. How strange. Oh, musical theorists. Or we can learn how to play music. Okay, let's learn how to play music. 10% fertility. Why not? Please. We're here. You have to agree to see us this time. My liege, there is no excuse for this man not saying hello. He's in court. He's not in court. He's away. Oh, God. Is that going to impact it? Yeah. He's not even... You arrived at a difficult time. Because we're not at home. He's not there. Jesus. Trying to get close to our liege is going to be impossible. I mean, he is paying the price for that. He's being seen as a tyrant because he refuses to listen to his vassals, as is you know, as is expected of him, that he should listen to our pleas. Ridiculous. Okay, well, regardless of his blessing or not, then, we're building the portal. Forget it. Elpophis' new son is, unfortunately, no good. Only 2 bloodlines. We can go for hereditary excellence again, and I suppose we will, and I think at this point we'll move away to something else. I'm not even sure what we would go for at this point. What do you think about diplomacy for this guy? We're about to open a portal to another world. Maybe even learning might be good. Theology focus? Understanding the divine means understanding the world. It's not really that useful. Certainly not as useful as diplomacy in this point. Family focus. Yeah, okay, let's go for family focus. That has been his focus for a long time. He's done it. Count Halion. Good. Good. We're closer than ever. Beautiful. Okay. Let's Count Halion dealt with. That's one of his potential murderers removed. Who else have we got here? Mayor Gouge. We had a disagreement at university. There was no reason to be rivals with a man we had a disagreement at university with. That seems kind of pathetic, actually. And here we are. Home, sweet home. Finally, without further ado, I've put this off for far too long. Not intentionally, of course. Let's go for Flatterer. Again, befriend people, try and keep our guy alive. But on to a main limit. I can't do anything about that. I'm not sure why the wife is not moving up to primary wife. I don't know why it's not working. Is there any reason she is incapable of serving on the council? She's not in our court. Oh, well, that really would fucking do it, wouldn't it? There's no wonder. Yes, come to court. Thank you. Good lord. It's no wonder. Well, that was a lot simpler than I expected. And then we can go on expedition. Save it. Host a university visit. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, listen. Just wait. I promise this will be a 2-minute journey to university. Luckily, this is under Francia now, so we've got a very close local university. This is it. 3rd time's the charm. Watch my man get all the way up to level 5 strategist. Then we open the portal. I just wanted it to coincide with... Oh, this is cool. Look at this university. We befriended him. Oh, it really is a chip off the old Smeagolf, isn't he? His father died. When did he die? We weren't even notified. We weren't even told. It didn't even pop up saying your nemesis was killed. It was 2 days ago. What the hell? How many days are in June? 31? Like 5 days ago? I don't know. Yeah, what happened? Kinslayer. So he was like a direct Kinslayer. Whoa. So he died and we weren't even told about it. We didn't even lose any stress over it. Weird. I guess complicated thoughts on the matter might be the best way to describe it. Huh? Now, where were we? Did I buy the books? I did buy the books, right? Oh boy, I certainly hope so. We're going to learn Arabic. There we go. Basically up to level 1. That's fine. I did buy the books, right? I wasn't going mad. Throw a feast. You're in university. Have your feast. That's fine. I think he did become... Did he become obese again? Oh no, he's good. He's good for a while. There must be meaning in the contradictions. Massively more successful. Oh, you can't make sense of it. Oh god, we've only hit level 1. Well, there's still a chance. Alendir. 1 bloodline. Get out. Goodbye. You interrupted my university visit for this. Here we go. Let me begin from the tome. As you all know, my position is stronger. Boom. Much more successful. That's what we like to see. Okay, it's still quite possible that we can succeed with this. I just would like a big moment to underline building the portal, right? Volunteer to help. Okay. 2 in a bit. It's still very possible from this point. Don't panic. Much more successful. Slightly more successful. Yes. Much more successful. We're going to hit level 3. Graceful aging. No prowess loss from age. Yes. Increased skills with age. Oh my god. To what extent? Because that could be... It's not retroactive as far as I recall. Come on, hit level 3. Hit level 3. Oh, I don't have time for your nonsense, Faiz. We hit level 3. Good. Okay. You lost the trade, brilliant strategist. We finally did it. Exalted warlord. Oh my god. Siege weapon effectiveness up by 50%. My god, martial and stewardship gain massive benefits there. 20% movement speed. Oh my god, we've done it. I've never been happier. It took him 3 attempts, but this is a great life lesson, a real life lesson here. That it doesn't matter how many times it takes you to do it. Ultimately, the outcome will always be the same. Some people need a little extra time. Some people don't. It doesn't matter, because with a little hard work, you can get there too. I believe in you. You get the trade Exalted Warlord, you're fucking goddamn. And for a small fortune of investment, you too can do Þarþuþhaþhi's Galen. Health medium boost. Weird. I wonder why you wrote that compared to a martial-specific book. There we are. Okay then. 4 martial perks. We dump it all in Field of Blood. 8% enemy fatal casualties. When I phrase it like that, in my opinion, is a very, very powerful tool. Again, particularly if we are forced, and I mean that forced, to go to war against our liege, to take what is ours, should be ours, is rightfully ours. Oh, where did that money come from? What the fuck just happened? Did someone just die? I was going to say, well, now we got to sit here for a while and wait for... Got to sit here for a while and wait to earn the money to rebuild the portal. I was just going to go raiding again, but we suddenly had an enormous windfall. And I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, I'm not really super bothered. It would have been super easy to get the money anyway. So it's not as if it was any inconvenience. Huh. Then Divine Spark can go inside again. Did somebody die and we inherited some stuff? Bizarre. You know what I should do? Oh, wait. Spells windfall. Okay, that's not what I want. Sorry, I had the notifications hidden while we were busy because they kept popping up. Bollocks. I wonder if, hold on, while we were away, our regent tried to push our mandate, which could be collect tax or something like that. Okay, fair enough. Let's leave that open from now on. I feel like I must have missed something massive there. It doesn't... Oh! I took a debt? Repay the debt? What? I don't think I took a debt. Okay. Right. Pay homage. formally pledge homage to... No, absolutely not. I will pay homage to the Elven people, a wonder of our age. I will restore the grand portal. Look at it. Sat there, waiting. Relics of old collected, and my worthiness unquestionable. Now I possess the means to re-establish the bond between the worlds and establish myself as a true realm lord. But there are many who will condemn me and move to halt this great work by any means. Am I ready for this undertaking? We break ground at once. Hulwan loses the ancient portal ruins and gains the building Grand Portal. Are we prepared? Colossal circle of intricately carved stone rises into the air, standing upon a similarly carved platform. It is a reforged gateway connecting our world to the stars. Stairs rise to reach the portal, and at their base a collection of structures sit, dwarfed by the gargantuan structure. A large variety of tents and other more permanent buildings have sprung up to handle the growing populations of pilgrims and potential travelers. The Realm Lord may use this portal to form the bridge between worlds. We gain a whole bunch of bonuses from that, my lord. We personally get piety, renown, diplomatic range plus 50%. Wow, that's clever. Of course, we break ground at once. And there it is. Whoa, hello. The portal is complete. After many trials and great personal costs, the portal is finally restored. Once more, the gateway between this world and the countless other realms of the galaxy is open. Will this bring limitless prosperity or dangers to your realm? Who and what will come through the gateway? New allies or powerful foes? These questions and many more will be answered. You can feel the threads of destiny pulling. You are a true realm lord now, and it's time to make your mark on history. The time of the elves comes again. A new age is upon us. Of course I know him. He's me. Sorry, that's all the story content so far. More is under construction and is on the way. Visit the official Discord to keep up with updates. I want to reward you for playing this far, so pick what you would like. A mysterious voice says from the other side of the portal. A free blessing, golden prestige. I'm old and want nothing. He's a humble man. I want nothing. That was a great character choice right there, you've got to admit. So now we've restored the grand portal. We can't upgrade it at all. That's fine. That's not a problem. Now we've restored it. Does that mean that we can gain access to those higher elven ranks? I guess we'll see, won't we? Is there anything else we can do here? Maybe that is a blessing to gain higher elven tiers, similar to how it was the others. Maybe I should have taken that blessing, but that's okay. That's totally all right. I'm fine with that. Thank you all for joining me today. Did it all go entirely to plan? Well, of course, our lead refuses once again to listen to us because he knows he has no choice but to give us Egypt. I think he keeps dodging us. Oh, he's on his way. Quickly, plan a hunt. Let's head over to Britain or whatever's going through his mind. But, of course, a round of applause for the Elven Destiny mod. Lots of fun. I'm having a great time with it. And, of course, there's still plenty more to do. How much longer will we play for? Not sure. I think we'll just keep playing until eventually I feel like we've done everything that there is to do. I think there are many, many more higher tier traits to see, so we're far from in the end game or anything like that. Of course, the main goal still is to get those 5 bloodlines. So until that happens, I'm not even going to consider moving on with my life. Thank you to the executive producer patrons for allowing me the time to produce the content that I produce. Thank you to Mika, Ash Suna, Superchunk, Hanky Spanky, Caius, Fancy Singularity, Malarkey, Toomgi, Detective Bone, Kung Fu Snoo Snoo, Star 69er, Karma Farmer, Llama Charmers Marmalade, Perry the Clod, Terminal Serenity, C. Clark, Omega, H-Bit Grizzly, Lord Snarky, Under the Couch, Shadow Shall Lions, Querbus, Cubes of Ham, Chief Werewolf, Daedras, and Josh Lunt for their support at the executive producers over on Patreon. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you as well to Dire Meward, MW, Audrey Hershenson, Charles Vanguard, Thorn Midwinter, Star Blaster 24, Hottie Sphinx, Revan Textrin, Elizabeth Lagrosse, Betimus Max, Juice Tin, Jason R, Evan Stockdale, and Roman Von Klein. See you all tomorrow for finding out what the portal does, I suppose.